Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy here, Josh, bringing you guys a quick tutorial. Whoa, let's listen to this fire beat for a second. Remember feeling broke as fuck. Oh wait, can't curse for YouTube, I forgot. Okay, but anyways, guys, bringing you guys a super quick tutorial with fire beats in the background. You already know, boys. You already know. This is a 55 Slayer tutorial for Obby Maulers. So I'm showing you where we came from, the bank. This is Fossil Island. I'm not walking you guys through the whole process. I'm just showing you the best and quickest way to do it. So you see, I clicked on the mushroom. If you're the first time coming here, if you click on that and you hit yes, blah, 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 you're gonna take falling damage, okay? You don't need to bring mushrooms for the first time you come here. You're gonna get mushrooms from cutting the mushrooms. So see, as I took damage, I took like 45 damage or something like that. I recommend Ceridome Brews. I only bring about 5 because I have a little bit higher HP. I have 71 HP. I mean, it's not super high, but for an Obby Mauler, it's pretty decent. So, and I get so many fossils so quick, and this method is so good that you don't need to bring a bunch of food if you have enough HP. So you see, I brought, you need 9 mushrooms, and you put it in the pit. That's going to save you from having to lose health every single time. Again, guys, this is like the super easy escape. This is easy escape. That's what it is. You'll see there's the tar monsters. They'll pop up randomly when you're running. You have to cut the vine there, and you're gonna go south to this next mushroom. So these mushrooms come in order. They come in order every time. You have to cut them in this order every time. It's pretty self-explanatory, guys. Once you keep doing this over and over. Can't curse, YouTube. Hey, can't do it. And then you guys see that thing to my left right there, the Scoliceps. I don't know how you say them, but those things will poison you. So bring up anti-poison 4. They're super cheap. They're like 300 GP each. Buy 100 of them. They're cheap. It's like what was that, like 30k? Easy day. What I always recommend is after you go through this once, I recommend keeping 8 or 9 mushrooms. If you can get mushrooms, I would keep them before you go to the next. Once you go off the bouncing thing again, I forget what it's called, but once you go on the mushroom to land next down here to teleport, so that way, like sometimes you'll cut that tree and you only get 1 mushroom, and then you'll kind of be screwed. And just it's more convenient for me to just not run back and forth. So I'll just bring the mushrooms with me, put them in real quick, start cutting, and then I can move on my very way. Another good song. So of course you can see you need a rake. Bottom left, you need a well, I'm bringing a dragon axe. It depends on your wood cutting level. I'm pretty sure you need 65 wood cutting at least anyways to cut these mushrooms. I also bring numalite. You're gonna get that regardless from cutting these mushrooms. I always bring at least 1 just so I have the inventory slot. There's one of the fossils there. And now I'm showing you guys the shift click for dropping. Make sure you enable that to make dropping easier if you haven't already and you didn't know how to do that already. So you see I'm shift clicking, I'm dropping all of those mushrooms. I don't know, guys, you're gonna level up your wood cutting fast, and I mean fast, boys and girls. But I'm getting a little sidetracked here. There's the tar monster. I recommend bringing a regen brace. You definitely want a regen brace. It's gonna help you save from wasting so much food, honestly. You see the method. I'm cutting the vines and I'm going to the Scoliceps. I don't know how you say the things, but you'll see sometimes these tar monsters, if they're far away like that, they're not going to keep hitting you. And you also have to be aware that these pointy things, I don't know what they're called, they're going to poison you. You got to be aware of that. You got to be paying attention. This method is AFKable though. You see, you're looking at the snake. I'm stunning it. You could stun them. You could pick those up. These are useful if you, honestly, I don't do this. You could throw it at the tar monsters if you want, and it'll stun them for a good while if you don't want to keep taking a lot of damage. Really good if you're lower level, and you're getting jacked up by these things. It'll be useful to do that. So then you saw I raked up the vines. I got confused the first time I came here. You got to rake the vines there. That's what you need the rake for. And then you're coming up to this next one. You just gotta keep following this order, guys. It's so easy, and you get so many fossils. I can't express that enough, guys. I'm averaging at least, I'm mostly AFK, honestly, and I use RuneLight. I'll put RuneLight is I don't know if you guys know this or not, but if you're interested, it is a client kind of like OS Buddy, but it's free. You get more features. I like it, honestly, mostly because it's free. And then you can use the client I'm using. I personally get notifications when I'm not paying attention, so it'll notify me when I am idle. So I'll get a notification to Windows. I'm pretty sure it won't show up here because I have it to where if the screen is minimized, it'll do that. But again, you guys saw I cut like 3 vines, and then I end up here where I ended up before. Again, this is like a super easy method, guys. And then this is the last mushroom you have to cut here. And then you just restart from there. If you have to bank, you know how to get to the bank. I honestly prefer to just run to the bank instead of wasting tellies. I would recommend bringing a dueling ring just in case of emergency. Let's say you have low HP, you're stuck, you're getting like demolished, or you're poisoned, you're at an anti-poison, you pushed your limits, you don't want to lose your fossils. Bring a ring of dueling so you could teleport. So again, I'm gonna go do one more turn of this, one more round. It's super easy. Then you see this is where I'm not taking any falling damage because I put the 9 mushrooms in there. And then you see what I'm talking about, how I bring the mushrooms, I bring at least 9. Boom, you're done. And then you can just worry about cutting trees. And well, they're not really trees, I guess they're mushrooms. But anyways, yeah, man, I'm probably gonna fast forward through the rest of this, honestly, just to show you guys some more things. I'm pretty sure there's some other stuff that I'm forgetting towards the end of here that I might have forgotten to tell you guys. I believe the tar monsters hit with mage, don't quote me on that. So mage gear or mage defense gear might help. So like d'hide chaps, I guess it's technically range gear, that would help. So d'hide chaps would probably help. I have one mage, 1 range right now. I'm currently working on strength and want to get my slayer up. I want to get 55 slayer first before I get the mage. But anyways, you'll see that's where I get whacked. That's what I wanted to show you guys. And then you see I'm poisoned. I actually just found that cure option. I didn't know that was there before. But yeah, that's going to use your anti-poison. And this is where your anti-poison is going to come into play. Again, you're not going to need many of those. If you can't afford Cerebrews, they're expensive, man. If you don't have the cash, don't waste your money on Cerebrews. I just bring Cerebrews so I could do longer trips. And I mean, that's just my personal preference because I like to AFK for longer. I don't like banking that often. Keeps the XP rates higher, keeps everything just a lot higher in general. Like, you're gonna get better XP rates, you're getting more fossils. Again, that thing whacked me. I would have got poisoned again if I didn't already have the anti-poison. Again, I'm cutting vines. I messed up there. I cut the wrong vine. don't be dumb like me. You're running north, you're cutting the vine again, and then you're cutting another vine. And then this is where I'm going to show you the tar monster when it pops up quick. If it pops up too close, you're going to have to hop worlds. This is important so you don't get jacked up. See, if it spawns like right there, you can't cut that tree without getting whacked. Really bad if you're a pure and you don't have defense. See here, I'm showing you when you get closer. See, you're getting whacked. And then I get whacked by that thing. So like, this is what I'm saying, guys. If you're low level, I wouldn't recommend it. You got to be paying attention at least a little bit. And then see here, you just hop worlds. The only other reason I would hop worlds is if you're with another person. So like if another person is in your world, I don't recommend doing that because then it spawns more tar monsters and you're taking more damage. It's just not fun. But the Skuliceps, or whatever you want to call them, the mushrooms, they are based off of you and your player and your progress. Nobody else can cut your tree, which I like. Well, mushroom. I keep calling it a tree. You're easily going to get 60k an hour. I AFK, I'm averaging at least 55k experience an hour, and it's actually decent money making too. So you're going to be selling the Numelites, or whatever you call them. You're going to be selling those in the Grand Exchange. They're like 10 to 16 each as of right now in the market. Honestly, I just sell them for the least amount because I'm not really hurting for cash. I mean, every time I go to the Grand Exchange and I trade in the Numelite, and you'll get these red caps that look like the mushrooms. I would keep those as well. They're made for a certain restore I don't know if it's a restore potion or some kind of potion. People use those for potions, so they are very, I don't want to say very pricey, but they're pretty pricey. They're about 2.7k roughly per right now, so I like to keep those. I usually get about 15 or 20 of those before I start trading those in. I mean, it's decent money making. You're getting crazy good woodcutting experience, and you're getting all your fossils. You're getting 10 to 13 fossils an hour, like AFK. It's the fastest. It is the fastest method, and it's AFKable in a way. Like I said, download RuneLite. I'm not sponsored by them. I just support things that are good, products that are good, things that are good. So I'll put the link in the description. Free download, has like no lag, has a lot more features than OS Buddy. It's free. That's my biggest pet peeve, really. I mean, it's free and it's better than OS Buddy. But yeah, I usually wait as long as possible to bank. Again, that's why I bring so many Cerebrews. If you're lower HP, obviously bring more food. You could use other food. You could use sharks. You could use lobsters. Use whatever you can afford. I know some of you guys are like still like in the beginning stages, and the sooner you get 55 Slayer, the better. But like, do what I did when I first started out. I got my HP up. I got my strength up. I didn't waste my range or mage levels right away on Slayer. I'm pretty sure their quest requirements for Fossil Island are at least 30 to 35 Slayer. I'm pretty sure it's 30 Slayer. You need it. I need at least to get the kudos and all that stuff, but again, that's a completely different video. Search up other guides. I will make a guide if you guys really want me to. I mean, this channel is to teach you and walk you through my journey as an Obby Mauler, and so I can help to teach you guys to be the most efficient Obby Mauler and be the most efficient with your time. That's how we do it here, ladies and gentlemen. You're gonna be fast. You're gonna get things done. Get things done fast. You're gonna get that 55 Slayer. You know what you're gonna do? You're gonna get that 99 strength in like 30 days, because you're gonna want to know life getting that higher XP rate. Okay, you understand? Train your strength, get your HP up if you want. I mean, you don't have to get your HP up. I'm not trying to be an OP build, trying to barb fish and all that stuff. Again, a whole nother video, but I'm not trying to barb fish to get higher strength, have lower HP. If you want to do that, cool, fine. Then don't follow my method. I just like Obby Maulers, honestly. I'm not too huge on PKing or whatever. You know, I mean, it's fun, cool, but it's not my it's not my end goal for this account. I want a max account Obby Mauler that looks nice and something that I'm proud of at the end of the day. Like I said, guys, train at Ammonites. If it's the best experience for Obby Maulers, probably for pures. I mean, sometimes I even see mains here. I mean, honestly, it's the best AFK spot. You're getting fossils. You're not getting nearly as many fossils. That's something to keep in mind. You're probably going to get, and you have to pay attention. You're only probably going to get like maybe 3 or 4 an hour. And that's maybe. I mean, sometimes you get a lot, sometimes you don't get any. I mean, you gotta train up, get your HP up, get your strength up. That's what I did before I found the woodcutting method. If you want to be the most efficient with your time, guys, again, get your HP up if you want. Again, tweak this to your build and what you want, what your goals are. This is easy. The woodcutting's easy. You're gonna get the fossils easy. You know. Again, I'm gonna show you another thing here quick too. All my small and medium fossils are worthless to me, so you could actually trade those in for Numalite to make more money per hour. I'm gonna show you here how you do that. There's a fossil trader inside the bank. You can't miss her. She'll ask you what fossils you want to give away and how many to trade for Numalite. It shows you all that. You can look up the exact amount you get. I think you get 100 for the smalls. I know you get 100 for the smalls. And then I think you might get 150 for the mediums. I don't know how many you get for the larges. The only ones I'm left with that I have to do is the larges. If you guys have any other questions, please leave a comment, drop a like if you enjoyed, subscribe. You guys know the deal. We'll see you.